we will learning HTML. Data or information can be represented in various ways to bring out its effectiveness. When it comes to displaying information on a web page, tables are the best choice. In this chapter, we will learn to create tables in HTML. We will also learn to create lists, another favored tool used to represent data items, especially when the data items are limited.
So let's first learn to create tables and lists in HTML. Okay, first start with tables in HTML. To add a table in your web page, you need to use the table tag. A table, as we know, is split into rows and columns. In HTML, we can create the rows of a table using tr tag. Cells in a table hold data values. The td tag is used to create cells in a table. Let's now quickly create a table using table tag and add rows and data to it using tr and td tags. The code for creating HTML table Let's walk through the code. Line 6. Table tag. Table is used to start the table. Observer. The table tag is placed between body and /body. Line 7. The tr tag is used to start the first row in the table. Line 8, 9. Td tag is used to add cells and data items in the table row.
Line 10. When the tr tag is closed, it signifies that the row and its data items along with the cells are created. The above given steps can be repeated to create multiple rows with data values in a table.
Okay, students, now we will talk about the attributes of the table tag. The following table displays a list of table attributes that can be used to enhance a table's look. Border attribute. The border attribute of the table tag is used to specify a border. The border attribute takes a numeric value. The following code makes use of the border attribute. Let's walk through the code. Line 6. The border attribute is used to set the border of the table to 1. You can change the attribute value to any numeric value. Height and width attribute. We can specify the HTML table width and height using the width and height attribute. The values of width and height attributes can be specified in pixels or percentages. We can adjust our table width and height as per our requirement.
Demonstrated below is the example to display a table with width.
Let's walk through the code. Line 6. The height and width attribute values are specified in pixels.
We can note the change in the width and height of the table by looking at the output given below.
Cell padding.
For better clarity, the cell data should be placed away from the cell borders.
This makes the table content more readable.
To change the placement of cell data corresponding to the cell borders, cell padding is the right attribute.
Let's now quickly learn how cell padding works in HTML. Let's walk through the code. Line 6. The cell padding attribute is used to specify a difference of 10 pixels between cell data and its border.
HTML table with cell padding. HTML table without cell padding.
Call span.
To make a cell span more than one column, we can use the call span attribute. This divides one cell or row into many columns depending upon the span value of call span.
Let's see the example that spans 2 columns. Let's walk through the code. Line 7, 8, 9. A new row with a new data item is added in the table. Line 8. The tag contains call span attribute with value 2. This will make the cell span more than one column. Row span. The row span attribute will divide a cell into multiple rows. The number of divided rows will depend on row span values. Let's see the example that spans 2 rows. Let's walk through the code. Line 9. The row span attribute has the value 2, which means the data item will span up to 2 rows. There are few more tags that play a significant role in representing table data in a better way. TH and caption are 2 very useful tags. Now let us talk about the TH tag. The TH tag is used to define a cell header for HTML table. The cell header is displayed in bold and in generally center line. Let's walk through the code. Line 7. With th tag data item country will be displayed as a cell header. Line 8. With th tag data item capital will be displayed as a cell header. Caption tag. The caption tag is used to specify a caption for the table. A caption helps in better understanding of the table. It is helpful in making the user understand what the information a table holds. Line 7. The caption tag will add country and the capital as a table caption. Okay, now we will talk about list in HTML.
We create different types of lists. We prepare a list when we go out to purchase grocery items or when we want to invite our friends to our birthday party. Lists aid in remembering the different items of any specific kind or general that is needed for any kind of work.
The list can be of different size and shapes. Some lists are ordered and some are unordered. Using HTML tags, we can create a different kind of list in different order. Let us understand the types of list in HTML. There are 3 types of list in HTML. The unordered list use bullet point, and the ordered list is the second type of list in which all the items are marked using number and alphabet. The third list is called the description list. This list helps represent information point by point. Ordered list. In the ordered HTML list, all the list items are marked with numbers by default. It is known as numbered list also. The ordered list starts with OL tag and the list items start with LI tag. Let's walk through the code. Line 6, OL tag is used to start the list. Using OL tag suggests that the list will be an ordered list. Line 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The LI tag is used to add different list items to the ordered list. Line 12. The list is closed using /OL. Type attribute.
A list can be ordered using numbers, uppercase letters, and lowercase letters.
To add numbers and letters to the ordered list, use the type attribute. Syntax: OL type equals to double quote in number / letter double quote close. Let's walk through the code. Line 6. The type attribute with OL tag is used to create a list with letters as bullets. HTML unordered list. In an unordered list, the list items do not have any special order or sequence. This list is created by using HTML UL tag. Each item in the list is marked with a bullet. Let's walk through the code. Line 6. UL tag is used to start the unordered list. Using UL tag suggests that the list will be an unordered list. Line 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The LI tag is used to add different list items to the unordered list. Line 12. The list is closed using /UL. Types in unordered list.
We can also add a sequence to an unordered list using the following types of bullets shown in the table.
The following code makes use of the type attribute with the value square. Let's walk through the code. Line 6. The type attribute with UL tag is used to create a list with square as bullet. Creating a description list. A description list looks like the list given below. Notebook. To follow along and make notes on the paper. Pencils. Is used to write. We can create a description list with DL tag. Then use DT tag to define the item name, and then the DD tag is used to describe it. Now let us talk about the HTML links. Hyperlinks. Links are found in nearly all web pages.
Links allow users to click their way from one web page to another.
HTML links are called hyperlinks.
We can click on links to visit one page after the other.
When you move the mouse over a link, the mouse arrow will turn into a hand-like icon. The HTML A tag defines a hyperlink. It has the following syntax. Let's walk through the code. Line 6. The A tag and its attribute href is used to create a link to google.com. The text visit google.com is hypertext. A local link, a link to a page within the same website, is specified with the relative URL without the HTTPS www part. Let us understand the frames in HTML. To understand the concept of frame, we must first understand the concept of container and component. A chocolate box is a container, and the small piece of chocolates are its components. We can edit or change the container's components, chocolates, and we can also change them according to our needs and requirements. In HTML, we can add a web page within another web page. The HTML iframe tag is used to display a web page within a web page. You can define an inline frame with HTML tag iframe. The iframe tag defines a rectangular region within the document in which the browser can display a separate document including scroll bars and borders. Let's now quickly learn to use iframe tag with an example. We need at least 2 web pages to make iframe work. Write the following code in the code windows for the first page. Now let's add page 2 that has a list of different electric vehicles in page 1 using iframe tag. Let's walk through the code. Line 12. In the electric_cars.html page, observe that the iframe tag is used with 3 attributes. The src attribute holds the target page, cars_list.html, that will be displayed as a component in line page in the electric_cars.html. The height and width attributes are used to specify the height and width of the inline frame. Let us quickly have a look on chapter review.
To add a table in a web page, use the table tag. In HTML, rows of a table can be created using tr tag.
The border attribute of the table tag is used to specify a border.
The width and height of an HTML table can be specified using the width and height attribute.
Call span attribute is used to make a cell span more than one column. The caption tag is used to specify a caption for the table. In the ordered HTML list, all the list items are marked with numbers by default. In an unordered list, the list items do not have any special order or sequence. Links allow users to click their way from page to page. An absolute URL is a full web address specified in the href attribute. The HTML iframe tag is used to display a web page within a web page.